Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is your girl Shereen. Guys, as you can see the topic here, I'll be covering Elizabeth Holmes. Yes, guys. And the reason why I chose this topic is because I was so I just can't. I don't know why they said it is fraud. But to me, white collar crime, they are thieves. That's what I think. Them a thief. In a Jamaica, we say them a thief. But them pretty it up and talk about financial fraud and let her get off with she's nothing but a thief. That's what it is. And I don't know if you're familiar with the story, but Holmes is a very attractive woman. She is very convincing and speak eloquently. She went to Stanford, yeah, and she dropped out of Stanford, and then she did some. She tried to get the biotech investor to invest in her idea that she have, and the idea is that a tiny machine, one drop of your blood would contain. They can test you, and when they do test you, they test you for all the diseases that you have. But the fraud is that it was on the market in Walgreen, and then she robbed a lot of people that bought it, and she also robbed the investors from Silicon Valley, right? So so she thieved them up a lot of money. I think it was like $144 million, and she behaved as if to me, she had no remorse. She didn't have any remorse. And yeah, she didn't have any remorse. And the prosecutor thought that she didn't take responsibility, basically. She claimed that she was the victim. After she robbed up all those money, she claims that she's the victim. The defendant now, the defendant tried to state as if, okay, she was pregnant, she had a young toddler, she had about a hundred or 1,000 people writing letters stating that, she's a good person. So they make her out to be like she's this perfect individual, which to me, I mean, she's a white collar thief. That's what it is. She's a white collar thief. I wouldn't even call it criminal. It's like they make it, oh, she's fraud. She fraud rich people, right? And so it minimizes it a bit. It makes it seems like it's okay. It's not okay. Her behavior is not okay. She fraud people. She steal from people. And not only that she steal from people, she lie. She lie to patients, right? So it's double. So she lied to the investor plus she lied to the patient. So now they said that, well, her prosecutor, her defendant was that she's pregnant, she have a child, blah blah blah. This woman, no, she was facing many years in jail, and then she run go have kids. She have no heart. This just baffle me. You know that is a potential. You can go to jail, right? You know you can go to jail. Why would you go get yourself pregnant? Because, oh, you want it look like, oh, I have kids, I have this, I am pregnant, I am a good wife, right? Her husband put a collage together and submit it, right, in her defense, but it never worked because guess what? The probation officer and her defense said that they wanted the judge to give her 9 years. And the judge on the government side asked for 15 years. And then the judge come in the middle, which is 11 years and 3 months. That's what she's getting. And she has already sentenced, right? So this sentence will take, well, she's going to jail because she already been sentenced. She's going to jail on April, I think, 27th. Yes. So they're going to allow her to have her child. Now we're in December. Say we're in November, December, January, February, March. If she have 5 months outside, that is enough time. I mean, she lucky. She get. The thing is, I am so sorry for those kids. But she knew what she was getting herself into because she faced those charges before she got pregnant. So she thought that getting pregnant would have kept her out of jail. And she, guess what she wanted? She wanted 18 months house arrest. That's what her defendant was asking for, house arrest, after she fraud how much had millions and millions of dollars. So these are things that they are sending out to the people, making them know that, right? Somebody steal something in a store, right? And then somebody steal millions and millions of dollars, right? She's a liar. She's basically a liar. She's a pretty liar. That's what I say. She's very pretty, I think. She's very attractive looking, right? And she's brilliant because you must have some brains to go to Stanford, right? So, I just find that she is I don't understand. I just don't understand why a person have so much life into them and so much education and have everything going for them and would put themselves into a situation that would cause her to get 11 years behind bars. 11 years. I mean, sorry for her, right? She's a thief. And I will continue to say that because she defrauded a lot of people. And she didn't have any remorse. I watched some of her the court. Well, I mean, you can't see it, but based on what whoever was inside the court, they said that she had no remorse, right? She had no remorse. She come and she said she was a victim. How can she be a victim? Just because you fraud rich people doesn't mean you took people money. It doesn't matter if the people money that you took was rich or not rich. What you did was inappropriate and it's wrong, and you should face time behind bars, right? I mean, they don't have any credibility with this woman, right? She need a real punishment, right? She thinks they were gonna just slap her on her feet, just slap her on her hand and says, okay, home confinement, no loss. And her argument was there was no loss. She didn't gain any money. She didn't gain anything from it. The people didn't lose anything, right? So that was our argument. And then they try to portray her as if she's pregnant, she have toddler, she's a good citizen. Good citizen, my ass. You're not a good citizen. You're a thief, and you will do it again, right? Because some people mind are like that. You could have used that brilliant mind of yours and do something productive and try to help people. And I'm so happy for whistleblower, right? The guy that whistleblow on her. I can't remember his name, but he did whistleblow on her, which is perfect, right? And then he said he noted that something was wrong when she first employed him. And she said to him, can I trust you? I mean, of course, whoever you employ, you want to make sure that you can trust them. But that's when he started to see the red flag, right? When she put a lot of emphasis on the word trust, right? Remember, she put patient life at risk. She steal millions and millions of dollars. Yes, guys, she steal a lot of money, right? She should spend a lot of time in jail. That's all I'm saying. There is no excuse for her behavior. And she seemed so disingenuous. It's almost like disingenuous, right? It's like she wasn't genuine. And she have this, I don't know, she have this fake, I don't know if that is her voice or what, but she sounds so almost like a robot. She giving that like you have Steve Jobs, he create Apple. She wanted to be one of the next billionaire, the first woman billionaire is Silicon Valley. That's what she wanted. She wanted fame and she wanted so bad and she wanted so fast that she's willing to do anything and everything. She's willing to lie. She's willing to take people money and she's willing to sell something that is not even, she know that it doesn't even exist. How can you do that? With all, boy, I don't know if I was going to, I can't tell you. This is honestly, this is just, she is just nothing but a liar. And you know what too? She lie so confidently, right? And she like, it's almost like she's convincing. She look convincing because she's attractive. She present herself so well. She's polished, everything. That's why everything that glitters is not gold, right? You can know that everything glitters is not gold. Our intention, remember, guys, our intention was to lie. That is what our intention is. She knew what she was doing from the beginning. And you know what? I feel it because I know she have our young kids, and God forbid. And this is something that I wouldn't wish on any child, because you have a 2-year-old plus you're pregnant. I mean, this is awful, and you're going to be spending 11 years on jail, right? I mean, how many years? That's a good chunk of those children' life you're going to be a part out of. But she put it on herself because she knew she was facing charges and she went and get pregnant. Why? Because you want to deceive to the very end. She wanted to deceive people. She wanted to deceive people and it just never worked. Eh? Boy, I never even listen now. I can't even pronounce. It's $144 million to try to defraud people out of. They're hard earned. It doesn't matter if them rich or they poor. And some of us would say, "Oh, those are rich people." So what? So what? She want to join the club? Better she just ask. She was pretty enough where she could get a rich man. Mm-hmm. She could get, she could get a rich man. I don't know why she feels she have to do it. I don't know why she feels she had to lie. Why is one? So let me explain this. So one drop of blood, you pinch yourself, one drop of this blood can diagnose you at least 200 diseases. So look at your DNA, look at your blood, look at your blood. I don't know how it works, but apparently it look into your blood and it can tell you which disease you have and everything. And people run out and buy it because they thought that this is revolutionary. And she seems so like real because she drop off, oh, she's bright, she dropped out of Stanford. She is so convincing. She is so eloquent. She's pretty. She have everything going for her. She well spoken. Everything about her. Anybody would want to work with her, right? Anybody would want to work with her, right? And she's just a liar. This is such a shame. It's such a shame that she's going to end up behind bars in April. On April, she will have to go to jail in April. So this happened about, I would say, about 7 days ago, last week. The last week Friday, they they have the court. She was sentenced, right? And I wanted to bring it, but then I was thinking, because you have the kids, it is such a loss. But then the more I thought about it, I'm thinking that, okay, when other people thief, them have it there, why not talk about her? No, because she defraud rich people, or because I don't hear anybody talking about it really. I mean, yes, news outlet carry it a bit, but I don't see a lot of YouTuber talking about it, right? Talking about what she did. But this is major. This is major because she did, and not only that, she steal the money, or she tried to she defraud the investor. What really, 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 really took me, or what really made me really think about this, is the fact that she went and get pregnant when she knew she was of the possibility of going to jail. I wouldn't put my kids through that. I would wait until the trial and everything is over, and then I think about having kids. Right? Because now the kids have to go live without their mom. Can you imagine? You have a child and then she expect the judge to pity her. That's what she was doing. I think she deliberately do it. But no, they didn't, because nobody knew she was going to get 11 years and 3 months. I thought maybe she would get maybe 5 or 6 years, but 11 months. That mean what she did it intentionally. She knew what she was doing. She knew what she was doing, and she never even come out. Maybe if she had, when she went on this witness stand, maybe if she had said, I am sorry what I did, and own up to it, maybe the judge would have take it into consideration. But they didn't. They didn't. They did not. They did not. She didn't take it into consideration. It's just so, oh my goodness, it's not good. So I think justice was served, to be real honest. I think justice was served. I think Elizabeth Holmes deserved to be behind bars for April the 27th, 2024, right? She was, I mean, yes, she get to stay home with her family and have Thanksgiving, and she will have Christmas with her family. So what she has to do, she has to get herself ready. Yes. So all you people out there think that white collar crime do not or go unnoticed. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. It doesn't. You can be held responsible and you should go to jail. Right? It is just a pity that she chose to have those children in a time like this, when she knew that she facing punishment, right? She know that she facing punishment. And that, to remember, she said that there's no loss. She have millions of dollars in stocks. She still have money in stock. She's just a thief. That's what it is. And I'm sure some of that money is gone to some family or something, or she put it away. So she's still rich, right? Mind you, she's still rich. And when she saw them coming up, she still say how she was a victim. You're not no victim. You was a criminal. Why, I don't know. You have some pretty people in. No, no, she's an attractive woman. Why would she do that to herself? I don't even know. That is why Simi and Nomi is two different things. You cannot judge a book by the cover. Because when I saw her years ago, I think it was in 2013, I believe, I saw her on TV. I was like, oh my God, she's so distinct. She have a distinct look, and then put out a distinct picture of her. And now she pregnant, she look like more human, right? But then she's gonna go to jail. Unfortunately, jail is not gonna miss her. And I think that justice is served, right? Whether the people who should steal the money from is rich or not, is not your money. You shouldn't thief it. You shouldn't take it, right? And two, if you steal, right, you must know when enough is enough. After so many years, she said somebody is questioning you, and people are asking you about what is going on. You see, people have questions. Wouldn't you just, recoil? Wouldn't you just leave it alone? Wouldn't you just, conform? Wouldn't you just tell them that, okay, but you go all the way, even though you know it's like, no man, that girl is dangerous. She dangerous. She deserve it. Unfortunately, the kids has to suffer, but she deserve it. Anyhow, guys, please remember to share my video and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in my next video. Mwah.